Hello everyone and welcome to another year at Hogwarts, or a autumn speed build of a cute little guest section and just one exhibit, because the second exhibit, which is the Edmontosaurus exhibit, I didn't record. Yeah, this is a small little guest section right behind the small aviary I built in the last video. And I wanted to show you also what I did with the Innovation Center, but it turned out that this was just much too long. So I started cutting down my videos into smaller bits and pieces. I hope this is okay for you. Because I'm sure you don't want to watch a video that is 45 minutes long. So this little strip guest section, I have to say, it's just a long strip of path and the gyrosphere weaving through it. So you always walk next to the gyrospheres, which I like a lot. I think this adds a little bit of something to your guest section. Here's the Innovation Center. But I'm going to show you what I did with this in the next episode. Yeah, and the gyrosphere, by the way, is the only possibility to reach this guest section. And, well, you have to take it, because then at least... No, I'm talking bullshit. Ignore me. This is a cute little herbivore exhibit I did. It is going to house the Madabarosaurus, which is landing right now. There you go. And Pachyrhinosaurus and Mamenchisaurus, because I somehow never use Mamenchi, and I thought I had to add a large herbivore there and a sauropod, and went for one that I don't usually go with. And there you go. This is it. It is quite populated. And here I'm creating a little, how do you call it? A barrier. I like to create visual barriers for my tours, so you don't have this wide path in front of you and you see everything that's going to come. I like to create little surprises around a corner, or, you know, like some narrow pathways between rocks and vegetation. Actually, the entrance to the Mamenchisaurus exhibit starts with a really dense ginkgo forest. So you enter into this really dense and maybe a little bit claustrophobic experience to, arrive at a wide view of this habitat. So here I'm creating this little pathway for the the gyrosphere from the exhibit in my last video, and I had to decorate the path that goes next to it so the people don't step in front of the gyrospheres, because I actually have no idea if this is a security hazard if you get run over by a gyrosphere, but I would think so. I don't know if the people in there have enough control about the gyrospheres to stop them. So I used a lot of the Biosyn decorations here, and I changed my mind a lot about how to decorate this. And I tried my best to make sense of it for you, and I cut out a lot. Also, I cut out the path work I did first, because I ended up replacing it, and now you're seeing what I ended up doing. First I had the gray path, but then I decided that no, I started with the fancy path, and it somehow felt wrong to continue with this huge gray path area. I ended up using it next to the gyrosphere tour because it fits these bridges the gyrosphere creates over the path, and I felt it was okay. Here, these planters, by the way, I ended up replacing by the Malta walls. We got the low walls, which I didn't record, I guess, but you are going to see the result at the end. And I don't know. This is really a testament to my indecisiveness, because what I recorded and what the result actually is are so different from another. There are like two different things. I'm so sorry, guys, but I was like, either I show nothing about this build or I show you what I have, and it is this cluttered mind going back and forth, deleting things. There you go. Just deleting and adding new things. I didn't end up with those planters. I added Biosyn decorations to separate those two seating sections in front of the amenities. Yeah. So, but I really like the way the gyrosphere is incorporated into this. Yeah, I don't know. It creates an interesting, kind of different experience from all the normal guest sections. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I was wondering, now this park is already finished. I have some places where I need to add decorations and do some polishing, but it is finished. But I was wondering about the next project I am going to do. And I had a suggestion in the comments to do a community build. And this is something that I don't know. I think it's a really good idea. I have no idea how to pull it off, though, because I can't do live streams because I have only one screen, and I wouldn't be able to check the chat while building. So this just makes no sense at all for me to do a live stream right now. But I had the idea of either building a park of some sort, or maybe a reserve, because, I love to create landscapes. And I love to spend some time on my exhibits and really work on the nature. And I also had the suggestion of adding an exhibit with an old rundown park. So I think this would work either in a park build or in a reserve build. And I just think, why don't you choose? Tell me in the comments what you want me to do next, a reserve or a park. And I think it's going to be either on a Malta map, probably, or maybe California or something, because I really love this map and I really want to go back there. So if not, excuse me, if not in the next build, then maybe in one of a very soon following build. So I'm asking you to contribute to our next building process. And please tell me in the comments what you want to see next. And by the way, stay tuned, because in the next episode, I will tear down the horror park, because my computer started to go crazy. And there you go. This is the lovely, lovely Sinoceratops I saw, Centaurosaurus and Edmontosaurus exhibit that I built without showing you because I didn't record it. This is the final Mamenchisaurus exhibit. You saw the Malta brick wall I added. And just a little flyby over this lovely guest section, which I really like. I think it turned out great. Here you can get a good look at what I decided to line the path with. In the end, the gyrosphere driving through. Are you driving a gyrosphere or rolling, or I don't know. This is the little guest plaza, the sitting plaza I created. I really like it, and I really like the Malta walls here because it was way too busy, and this is toning it down a little, and I like it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a nice holidays, and bye-bye.